Great Britain that ever needed planning permission. So big.
Never needed what?
Speaking of the set pieces, over the years, so there are a few that really stand out to you. I mean, the attention to detail on a Harry Potter film is incredible. So there's certain set pieces that just really blew
I've got to say, as a dad, the Burrows was amazing. And there was a beautiful clock in the Burrows where he had an indicator for every member of the family that said where they were. School, work, Ministry of Magic, and there was one little sector that said immortal peril.
For you guys, especially being so young when you started the films, when there's certain days you walked on the set, you said, "Oh my God, I mean, this is incredible." Certain set pieces that really stand out for you over the years.
The first time I walked onto the Great Hall, it was exactly like when you see Harry see it for the first time. I walked through and all the background cast was sitting down there and the candles were floating. It's magic. But yeah, I literally walked through and I was pretty much just... So I'll never forget that.
I think like the first time we walked onto the Weasley was a Weasley shot, that thing was awesome. That thing was huge as well, so that really made me like, this is awesome. There's a 20-foot figure of me outside.
Ministry of Magic was enormous. That was across 2 studios, and that was just amazing.
You remember the chess set as well in the first one.
Guys, let's keep the questions going. I know there's a bunch out there still.
Julia?
I'm right over here. I've got Linda from Ohio.
What's up, Linda?
Hi, how you doing?
Thank you all for your work on the films, and I'd like to know, it takes a very strong emotion or memory to produce a Patronus. What would that be for each of you?
What would your Patronus be?
A panda, yeah. I don't know why, I just think they look quite funny because you see like a stag Patronus.
I just have to say that it would be my family as a father. So that would be my real family and my pretend ginger family.
I don't know, watching Oliver's soccer team play, that's pretty painful to watch sometimes.
Boys, behave.
Can't do that.
Let's keep it going, guys.
All right, let's do it.
There's much more out there.
Steven, up in the back, Steven.
I've got Rybeth from Maryland. This is a question for Dunham.
What was it like to join the Weasley family after they had all been together for so long?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it was terrifying. I wet my pants. That's how it was. And then I vomited and it was terrible. No, it was the whole Harry Potter cast are kind of like family anyway. The cast and crew were all very close. And so arriving in, I was made to feel very much at home, but yeah, I was still terrified.
We were too scared of your dad to give you a hard time.
That's a great question. Thank you very much. All right, let's go to Ryan.
All right, we have Stephanie from Las Vegas.
James, I just want to say that you have changed my very soul. I would like to know...
In a good way?
I would just like to know your emotional impact when Fred died.
When I first learned about it, I first learned about that, I was in Japan, and the book had just come out. So I was just happened to be on the bullet train, and I was halfway through the book, or near the end of the book, and read what happened to Fred. And it was really weird. It was like reading that a really good friend of yours had passed on, kind of thing, had been killed, and that was sort of completely threw me by surprise. Because before it's kind of like, yeah, I'm just playing this character, but you kind of realise that over these years you really become attached to them. But what kind of put a spin on it, and kind of Weasley-esque fashion. Just as I read that, the ticket inspector came around. He couldn't speak any English, I could barely speak Japanese, so I was trying to explain to him, I'm dead. So he just, no, ticket.
You mentioned reading the book on the bullet train in Japan. That's something that we all love, obviously, about the Harry Potter book. The books are always going to be there. People are going to revisit them throughout their lives. How much did you look at the books while making the movies, or would you read it once and then go to work on the movie, or would you come back to it throughout production?
Yeah, if you're shooting quite a, especially a really highly charged emotional scene, the scene in part one where George is lying on the settee, sorry, the couch, and he's like, well, you're not sure whether he's dead or alive, and in the book it kind of goes into the details of that, so it's quite an emotionally charged morning on set.
Bring a sit.
Yeah, I always read the book once before I start filming, except for actually the last book. I was probably the last person to read it in the world. Just I don't think I wanted it to end. It was just wanted to say that. Yeah.
I got time for a few more questions from the fans out there.
All right, let's go to Kristen in the front. Kristen.
We have Michaela from New Jersey.
First, I'd just like to thank you guys because you guys just gave me my entire childhood, so thank you very much.